What state should you set up your LLC in? Hey there, YouTube. Thanks for watching Mentorship Monday. Mentorship Monday is all about this. People email us questions to help me at DeRosaGroup.com, and I answer them right here on the YouTube channel for you and everyone else to learn from. So send your questions to help me at DeRosaGroup.com. Today's question comes from Justin, who is just outside the Philadelphia area. You're awesome, Justin. Thank you for your kind words. And so Justin sees I'm in New Jersey. He also sees we do deals in Pennsylvania and some other places. And your question, Justin, was about, should you set up your LLC in New Jersey or Pennsylvania? Well, I have an even broader answer than that, because a lot of folks watching are in Wyoming, or they're in Nevada, or they're in Florida, or they're in, wherever it is they are. And they want to know, should they set up their LLCs in other states? Now, I know that people will come at me and say, hey, I think a Delaware-based LLC is the best place to do it, or a Nevada-based C corporation, or this or that, or whatever. There are ways that you can set up LLCs to shield yourself so that they can't see behind the corporate veil. That means get behind the LLC to see who's the owner of it, right? There are states that won't disclose who the owners are, who the owners are, and there's ways you can shield yourself through setting yourself up in certain states. I would submit to you that if they want to find you, they'll find you. It doesn't matter what state you're set up in. So I don't bother with all that stuff. If you believe in those types of things, good for you. I'm sure there's benefits to it. I'm sure, and there's plenty of folks out there talking about that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about keeping things simple when you set up your LLC, okay? This goes to Justin and anybody else watching. Set up your LLC in the state that your property is. And it sounds like such a simple answer, but I'll give you an example. I'm sitting here in New Jersey, okay? We buy properties in other states, and what I do is I will use an address service and start up an LLC in the state that the property is. Here's why I do that. If I were to set up the LLC in my home state where my corporate office is in New Jersey, then I would need to pay filing fees, registration fees, and perhaps even tax on the income that I make in the state of New Jersey. But it gets worse for me. If I buy a property in North Carolina or in Maryland or in Pennsylvania, whatever it is, I would then need to pay as a foreign entity. I would probably need to register myself before closing on buying that property as a foreign entity, not foreign out of the country, but foreign out of that state. So if I'm a New Jersey-based LLC, the title company and the state itself is going to want to see my formation documents, and they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, you're not formed in the state of Pennsylvania, you're formed in the state of New Jersey. We need you to register as a foreign entity. And so once you do that, then you put yourself on that state's radar as someone that's earning income in their state that's from somewhere else. You can subject yourself into taxes and fees and filings and registrations and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you're being monitored and feed and perhaps even taxed by 2 states. No, thank you. I'll just register myself with my corporate mailing address of here in Trenton, and that's what we do. And then we'll set up the LLC itself with a registered agent in the state that we're in. And there are registered agent services you can use, where you can even get yourself a PO box or whatever it is in the state. That's a little expensive, but you can use a registered agent. And if you have an attorney, you can use them for your mailing address. So that is what we do. So bottom line, guys, set up your LLC in the state where the property you're investing in is located. And it keeps it nice and simple. It limits you to a certain amount of fees and registrations and taxes, and because the states sure do love that kind of stuff. And so you'll only get it from one place instead of multiple states. And side note to Justin, New Jersey is very, very fee happy, especially if you have investors in your property. We have one company that has something like 9 or 10 owners alongside us, and the annual maintenance fee on that company is something like $2,000 a year, just for one LLC. And that's New Jersey, but that's the cost of doing business for here. I'd have to register here anyway if I buy a property here, so I'm only paying that here versus in other states, because that's where all the properties we invested in are for that one company. I hope that answers your question, Justin. I hope that answers all your other questions, because I know you guys love to talk about LLCs, and I'm here to talk about LLCs if that's what y'all want to get into here on the YouTube channel. So remember, help me at DeRosaGroup.com. Check out our website, DeRosaGroup.com. There it is right there. There it is, DeRosaGroup.com if you want to hear more about what we're up to. That's what I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Justin, and have a great and profitable week.